Hey guys, Jason here, Samco Workshop. Today we're talking about the Jeep experience, whether it's a Wrangler or it's a Gladiator. There's only one experience like it in the entire world, and it is a Jeep experience, and it is a pretty cool thing, okay? This is my 5th Jeep Wrangler style, or, you know, something similar to a Wrangler's first Gladiator, but my 5th one of these. And there is an experience to this. There's a reason that people wave. That's all fine and dandy. But to understand what this is, this Jeep experience, it's pretty hard to describe. You have to experience it for yourself, but I'm going to try to. Okay, the ability to be able to take the top off of this. Now, I never remove the cab, okay, this part. I never take this off on this one. Now, on 2 of my Wranglers, we had the whole thing completely off, and we had it stored in my rafters as a soft top, but we took the whole soft top off. The doors were on quick release pins, so the pins stuck through like this far, so I did not have to have any bolts on there, and I could pop the doors off in 10 seconds and throw them off to the side. We could open up the little bikini cover we had strapped across there, and we could be completely 100% open air all the way around, and loved it. Okay, it was amazing. With this, I pulled the freedom panels off all the time. Okay, we do this weekly. These freedom panels are off. You can see they're even starting to get marked up a little bit and dinged up a little bit from being stuck on my deck, but we pull these freedom panels off constantly and have that open air there. We pull the freedom panels off, drop all the windows down, and it is a beautiful kind of experience to enjoy out there. There's nothing else like that other than the Bronco that gives you that, but the experience of it is pretty amazing when you're running. You know, I mean, I'm not going to drive like right now where I just drove 3 hours on a highway. I'm not going to do that with the top off. Okay, it's not that much fun at 80 miles an hour on the highway. But around town, running up to go get ice cream, running to the store, running into the mall, it's all fantastic. They give you a way to lock your stuff behind the back seat so you don't even have to bring anything in. You can leave it opened up and go in and enjoy it and not worry about nothing. It is a beautiful, beautiful system. Now, the ride quality of this thing is fantastic. Hey, most of my Jeeps in the past that were JKs and TJs, and even a CJ, they were not very good riding. They had a kind of a little bit of wander on the road and that kind of thing. But you know what? It added to the experience, and it was amazing because it's like driving a manual. It was fun to drive because you had to drive it. Okay, let that sink in. Fun to drive because you had to drive it. Now, this is that way too, but it's because more of the seating position and stuff, but it's the same reason that somebody buys a manual, okay? I mean, everybody's like, oh, manual is amazing. I love a manual, okay? Manual shifts is absolutely incredible, and the reason people want them, it's a driving experience. Is it easier than an automatic? No. You got to do more than an automatic? Yes, you do. Do you got to pay attention, constantly shift gears? Yeah. You never hear anybody complain about that. Okay, you never hear anybody complain that it sucks to drive a manual very often. Same thing here. Okay, but here you hear people complain, oh, the driving experience. The driving experience is amazing because it makes you drive it. You have fun. You are involved in it. You are an active driver, not just sitting there. There is no other vehicle made today that will give you the driving experience you will get from a Jeep. The upright seating position, the vertical setup, everything being smashed in so you're right up tight to the windshield, no super long dash and being way back in the cockpit and being kind of buried in there. You are right up in the front. You are open to everything. It is amazing. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And then on top of that, the capabilities of a Jeep. You just can't beat it. There is no truck alive that can go where a Jeep can go. That's just the way it is. No offense to any of them. It is just the way it is. The things that you can do with this are incredible, truck-wise. Now, there's some competition for the Wrangler, but we're talking here about the Gladiator. There is no truck made that can go where this truck can go. It's just that simple. There's just no two ways about it. The width, the capabilities, the front lockers, the rear lockers, the disconnectable sway bar, all the stuff that's on it, it is amazing. Okay, absolutely amazing. With this, when you own one of these, you will fear things a lot less. Okay, you will look at obstacles and you will go, I can get through that. I got a Jeep. You will fear less about running over stuff that's in the trail that are sticking up, like this branch. Okay, I would have no problem driving over this. That would not worry me even a little bit. Why? Because my front bumper is going to push it over, and these bumpers are dirt cheap if I need to replace one. I can get them for free often on Marketplace, or even for 50 bucks. They are not expensive to replace, but that bumper protects the whole front of the car. I will never get that scratched up or beat up because of this amazing bumper. The sides of the Jeep do not get scratched up or beat up. Why? Because the wheels stick way out here, and we have these bumpers, and then everything else is just smashed in tight. All all of these body panels are tucked in tight behind this massive bumper where the wheel is. So everything here is tremendously protected from any of that kind of stuff happening. You're not afraid to drag the back end. Why? Because I got this huge steel guard that wraps all the way around and a hitch back here and all of this stuff right here. There is so much protection, rock rails on this thing right here protecting everything, but there's so much protection on this thing that lets you go, I can do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go enjoy that. Life is going to be good. Not to mention front lockers, rear lockers, the capability of this thing, the amazing crawl ratio. There's just so much advantage to a vehicle like this in the experience of driving it. The ability to do whatever you want, wherever you want, without worry, without fail. The solid front end on this thing, okay, the solid front axle that you see right there, okay, you can see the pumpkin right back there. You can see the solid front axle comes right up to this steering joint right here, steering knuckle, but that solid front axle, okay, this steering system is so robust and so strong that there is nothing in a mid-sized world that can compete with this system. Look at the strength and durability of this system compared to upper and lower control arms and tie rod ends and ball joints and all the stuff that you have to deal with. You still got tie rod. Here's a tie rod. There's ball joints. I mean, it's still the same. But point being is with a solid axle rather than CV axles and all this stuff. And look at how durable that tie rod is. I mean, look at the strength of this setup. Everything about the front end of this thing screams robustness. Everything about the truck itself screams robust, okay? I did a video just a little while ago comparing how the quality of this was compared to my 4Runner, okay? Talking about how the 4Runner is fantastic. People think of it as a king, and how great this one is still compared to that. They're both fantastic, but look at it, go around your vehicle, whatever you drive today. Let's do this, okay? First, huge front bumper protecting everything buried way back behind. Everything is way back here. So then you got this full length front bumper that protects the front end from anything that you're going to drive through. Okay, again, looking at this kind of stuff, anything I'm going to push over or drive through is 100% protected. I have a massive steel skid plate right here. Big steel skid plate right there, protecting everything. I have a super robust, solid front axle system on here that is incredible. I have metal, aluminum, okay, metal, 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 metal. Did you anywhere here? I'm not hearing anything plastic here. Nope, nothing plastic except for my fender flares. Nothing on this body is plastic. Nothing is going to get beat up, going to get gouged, going to get hurt, going to get ruined, going to get destroyed. Fenders and wheels sticking way out that protect all of the body lines, everything on there. Like I said, just an incredible system. We jump inside. Now, some people will complain about the back end. The only complaint I have really is these lights. I don't like how these stick off so far because they could get damaged and pulled off by trees. But we've got a fantastic back end in this thing, and mine even has a winch, 13,500 pound winch. It's just right there. It goes on my hitch. Perfect setup in here. Coolers fit. Everything fits under there. I got zero complaints on any of that kind of stuff on here. We got more room in the back seat of this thing than any other mid-size vehicle. Okay, more room back here than any other mid-size vehicle, mid-size truck has today. Okay, that is incredible. The storage in here is off the charts. Everything about this machine is an experience of just pure joy. Look at the dash layout on this. Okay, it just screams off-road utilitarian. How short that dash is. Okay, it puts you right up here, jammed up against the windshield, so you see everything so perfectly around you out of this thing. It is just a joy to drive. Low hood. No big, stupid, crazy bulges in the hood that's going to make it where you can't see. Look at, here's about where your eyes are. Look at the angle you see out of that hood. Just phenomenal. All of your controls laid out perfectly for you right here to be able to use for everything you need. The high seating position that you see right in here, this upright seating position is just phenomenal. So, sorry, I'm sweating like crazy. It's 99 degrees actually today. 99 degrees. We're out here in the woods. I'm going to go check on some things out here. I'm not hunting today, but checking some areas to see if there's hogs coming through them. But This is an experience. This vehicle is 100%, the best way to describe it is pure joy, pure fun, pure capability, pure reliability. It is just fun. It is perfect. It is its own experience. Until you experience it, you honestly have no idea. And if your experience was in a JK or prior, you still have no idea. These have been improved tremendously. They bridge that gap of just fun factor that nothing else can have, capability that nothing else can have, and just a quality that's top shelf, plain and simple. So if you're on the fence about getting a Gladiator or on the fence about getting a Wrangler, I tell you, drive one first. And I don't mean test drive it around the block twice. I mean take it for an hour, take it out, enjoy it. I'm telling you, it's the experience of a vehicle like this. There is nothing like it in the world. There is no other truck that can give you the experience that you get from this. And if you are somebody that likes that kind of stuff, you're going to absolutely love it. So there you go. Thanks for watching.